Here are 10 trade deadline targets for the Yankees. Now, before we get into it, the trade deadline might be my favorite time of the year, especially the day itself. Might be my favorite day of the year. And I want to keep you guys up to date and informed as possible. So do me a favor, if you love the Yankees and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads or live streams because yes, we're doing those again. And let's get into this video. We're going to start off with Eugenio Suarez. Now, Suarez, I feel like he's been the most talked about name for the Yankees. Suarez this year, hitting .257, 35 home runs, 85 RBI with a .928 OPS. Heading into the All-Star break, he had an .889 OPS. His OPS basically jumped 40 points. That's incredible. He's hitting for a lot of power. He would be the first player in Major League Baseball history to be traded with at least 35 home runs during a season. That's a crazy fact. And Suarez is most likely on the move. He wants to be a Yankee. He said it during the All-Star break. He said it. He said he would love to come here and help the team win. And I love that response. And I would love to have him. Now, his defense isn't the best, but his offense, he would supply offense that third base position hasn't had in quite some time. What's it going to cost, though? Well, there's a trade deadline proposal going around. Apparently, it's an actual proposal made from the Yankees. We're going to cover that on the live stream tonight. I'm going to cover it on the live stream of what that proposal is because it's a little nutty. So there is that going around. Could I see the Yankees trade for Suarez before the deadline? Yeah, I could. We did it last year for Jazz. We could do it this year for him. I think he's a good fit. Is he the best third baseman? As I said, no, he's not. But he provides so much thump in your lineup that do you need? Maybe not necessarily because you do have a lot of thump. But imagine adding him to what you have with Bellinger, Judge, Jazz. It would be incredible. So Suarez is a guy that I would not mind the Yankees adding. It's just, what's the cost? It might be a lot. Now, Nolan Arenado is another name suggested by Jeff Passan that the Yankees should target. Arenado this year hitting .241, 10 home runs, 42 RBI with a .680 OPS and a .90 OPS plus. Arenado is not the offensive player he once was. He's still a solid defensive third baseman, just doesn't bring that offense that he once did. In 2022, he finished third in the MVP award voting, and guess who finished first that year in the National League? Paul Goldschmidt, who is a New York Yankee right now. But Arenado basically had a huge 2022, his best year of his career in 2022. Then after that, everything went south for him. So would I want the Yankees to go and get him? I wouldn't be opposed to it, but at the same time, he's a little expensive, and the Yankees are gonna have to pay his contract for the next few seasons. I'm not sure if I want them to do that. You're already paying DJ LeMahieu to basically not be on the team. So do I want the Yankees to go and get Arenado? Only if it made sense. And the Cardinals have said it. According to reports, the Cardinals have said that Arenado may not even be available. So there is that. Now the next name on the list is Ryan McMahon. McMahon this season hitting .217, 15 homers, 32 RBI with a .710 OPS. McMahon, a very good third baseman, but is he a product of Coors Field? This year at home, hitting .250, 10 homers, 19 RBI with an .849 OPS. On the road in 50 games, has 5 home runs, 13 RBI, hitting .189 with a .589 OPS. Very good third baseman, but his bat, not so much. If I'm the Yankees, I would stay away. Yes, you get a nice, tight defensive third baseman, but once again, same with Arenado. He's a little expensive for what he brings to the table offensively. So for that reason, I would stay away. But according to Passan, this is a name that the Yankees should go after. Now, here are some juicy names. We got relief pitcher Cade Smith. The Yankees need a lot of help. Bullpen, at least another starter, and an infielder. Cade Smith, 26 years old, pitching to a 3.21 ERA, 44 appearances, 42 innings pitched, 63 strikeouts with a 1.238 whip. He's under team control until 2030. He's going to cost you a lot in a trade. Look at what Tanner Scott cost the Padres last year. I believe 3 of their 5 top 5 prospects. That's a lot. If I'm the Yankees, if Cade Smith is available, of course you have to make the phone call. Of course you have to see what the Guardians want. But it might be a really steep package considering he's pretty damn good and the amount of team control he's under. The next one, Griffin Jax. Jax this year for the Twins, pitching to a 3.83 ERA, 45 appearances, 42 and a third innings pitched, 67 strikeouts, 1.181 whip. A little high of an ERA for my taste, but I do like Jax. But there's another Twins reliever that I would rather have, and it's Yon Duran. He's having one heck of a season. A 1.62 ERA, 45 appearances, 15 saves, 44 and a third innings pitched, 50 strikeouts, a 1.128 whip. Once again, not only is he an elite arm, but he's going to cost you a ton. Who knows? I don't know if they would want Spencer Jones, but they may. And Spencer Jones has been statistically the best offensive player in the minors. But Duran is one of the best relief pitchers in baseball. So it might cost you a pretty package to go and get him, especially since he's under team control until 2028. Now let's talk about David Bednar. Bednar did not have a good start to his season, has since been pitching well. Pitching to a 2.45 ERA, 37 appearances, 13 saves, 33 innings pitched, 45 strikeouts with a 1.091 whip. Depends. What are the Pirates going to want? The Yankees and Pirates have been in discussions about a trade for a little bit now. They remain in talks. The Pirates love Brendan Beck. He's been one of the better pitchers in the Yankee system this year. That's what it might cost to go and get Bednar. And Bednar is a free agent after 2027. So I wouldn't mind if we were to get him. For Beck, you let me know if you think that's worth it. Ryan Helsley, pitching to the next one on our list. Pitching to a 3.18 ERA, 34 appearances, 19 saves, 34 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts with a 1.412 whip. Helsley's a guy that I've admired for a while. He's a free agent at the end of this season. But I like Helsley, yes, but are the Cardinals willing to trade him? They already said that Nolan Arenado, they don't want to move him. So I wonder if Helsley falls under that same boat. However, Helsley's a free agent at the end of the year, so you probably want to get something for him, being that he's a free agent at the end of the season. And as I said earlier, look at what the Padres had to trade away for Tanner Scott. The Cardinals know that, and the Cardinals might say, hey, let's go get a king's ransom for Ryan Helsley. Reed Detmers, another bullpen arm, a lefty, pitching to a 4.06 ERA, 41 appearances, 2 saves, 44 and a third innings pitched, 54 strikeouts with 1.398 whip. He's the least sexy name on this list. Would I like Detmers? I wouldn't hate it. 26 years old, under team control till 2029. But there's a better name. And he goes by the name of Emmanuel Clase. Clase this year, pitching to a 2.86 ERA and 44 appearances, 21 saves, 44 innings pitched, 44 strikeouts with a 1.227 whip. The Yankees kind of haunted Clase's dreams, I bet. The Yankees took advantage of Clase last year during the postseason. But I would love to have him. He's one heck of a pitcher. But once again, it would cost you a lot. So you let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.